Hey my friends, welcome back to my channel, The Coolest Chick. Oh, excuse me. Listen, I know it has been quite some time since I've been on my channel. Please forgive me. You know, sometimes you just fall off on doing different things, but I have still been cooking. I have still been enjoying life. I have still been having a great time. Shout out to all of my subscribers that still look at some of the, I still usually load up shorts on my YouTube channel, so shout out to y'all who look at those videos. If you're on the TikTok platform, you can catch me over there quite often. But today we're going to hop right into it. I am going to be cooking a teriyaki shrimp rice bowl. It's just really basic. It's going to be a teriyaki, did I say shrimp? It is shrimp, but it's also salmon. I'm going to use salmon, shrimp, and broccoli and rice, and we're going to use some garlic and teriyaki to kind of marinate the salmon as well as the shrimp, and then we're going to make us a nice bowl, because believe it or not, baby, I've been trying to get some of this weight off. Okay, hold on a second, we're going to set up and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I cleaned up my video a little bit. So listen, this is the shrimp that we got. Picked this up at Costco. There's some jumbo size shrimp. We got the salmon already cut up here. Also picked that up at Costco. These are the seasonings that we're going to use. Some Old Bay, some Sazon, some paprika, some garlic powder, nature seasoning, and some Tony Creoles. I have some garlic that I put in my chopper here that I chopped up. And yeah, we're gonna get started. Also guys, so I've already made the broccoli here. That's already ready to go. I've already seasoned that with some Old Bay and a little bit of just the seasonings that you just saw that I put on the film just a little while ago. And also, that's my skillet, we're having that ready. Also, I have the rice already ready to go. So we're gonna get started here. All right guys, so I think I'm gonna start on the salmon first. I slice mine this way because I just wanted it to be, to fit across the rice or whatever. So I just do a real basic seasoning. It ain't nothing too fancy, guys, okay? And you know that you can over season salmon, so don't put too much on the motherfucker. It's kind of like fish, but a little bit different, okay? So that's some nature seasoning that we're going to use. Doesn't matter the order. Sometimes people like to put shit in order. It doesn't matter with me. So some Creole seasoning that we're going to put on here. But some people like to heavenly season their salmon. Some people, like to go light, like my ass, okay? A little garlic powder on there. A little paprika, because paprika, this is smoked paprika. That's what's going to give you your color. We're going to go in with the Old Bay. I need to get me some more of this Old Bay, okay? Because it's damn there. And I definitely need this for my shrimp. And a little bit of Sazon. This is your best friend right here, okay? That's your best friend, okay? So you can do a little flippy to repeat. I like to flip and repeat on both sides just to make sure I get everything seasoned up to perfection. I have my paper towel here to wipe my hand off before I pick up my seasonings again. Why is this acting silly? Oh, because it's not punched in all the way. That's insane. Okay. So how is everybody doing? I miss you guys so very much. I know this is a lot of people like, get to the cooking, get to the cooking. Listen, it's my channel. I do what I want to do, and I'm just holding a little pep talk, small talk with my audience. Okay, so I have been around the world, and okay. I went to Alaska, y'all. I went to Alaska. I did a cruise to Alaska in June 17th to be exact. We went to, an icy passageway where the boat just sailed through, and we went to see glaciers and things like that. We went to Skagway, we went to Kitcheton, and we also went over to Victoria, Canada. For a couple of days. For a couple of days, for a couple of hours. Anyway, it was the best cruise I have taken in my life. And guys, I cruise. You guys know that I love to cruise. It was one of the best cruises I have taken in my life. So you guys try out the Alaska cruise. We had to fly from LAX to Seattle, And I flew on Alaska. I never flew on Alaska. Shout outs to Alaska. Baby, I love flying with y'all, okay? So anyway, this is what your salmon should look like. Be back in a sec. All right, guys, so I got my heat going ready for my salmon. So I'm just gonna kind of season up the shrimp. Basically the same seasoning. We're gonna use the Creole seasoning here. We're gonna use the smoked paprika. We're gonna use a little bit of nature seasoning. That's what kind of gets you a little salt and peppers kind of in there, okay? We're gonna use the Salmon. We're gonna use the Old Bay. Baby, we got that Old Bay in there, okay? And we're gonna also use some onion powder. Now we're not using garlic powder because listen, I'm gonna be using real garlic in there. So you kind of give that a swizzle to the dizzle, to the sizzle, my nizzle, okay? So that all your shrimp and shit is coated up and looking beautiful. Now, the beauty in this is that I'm the only one that likes shrimp. My kids don't like shrimp, okay? And I just barely like the damn thing, okay? So we're gonna get it coated just like that. Let me wash my hands off. I'm gonna move you guys over, hold on. All right, guys, so we're just gonna place the salmon over in there. Yeah, I got a little bit of avocado oil in here. Just wanna, hopefully, all of them can fit in here so I don't have to do a rerun or run back on the shit, okay? Don't look like it. Y'all, help me. I want all of them to fit in here. I want them all to fit. So like I said, that's a little bit of avocado oil in there. One in there. Seems like a lot of fucking salmon, okay? We want them all to fit. All right, there they go. They all fitted in there, y'all, okay? So, just gonna grab my shrimp so I can put it on the same tray. You're gonna let that cook on each side. Shit, I don't know, y'all. Y'all want to know a lot of things about cooking. Anyway, this is what the shrimp should look like. Y'all want I am a cook, but shit, when we cook, listen, we cook by looking at the food, okay? I don't have a number for y'all. So I would say that you would cook this on each side a good 2-3 minutes or so, because y'all know it don't take too long to cook salmon, okay? Plus we're gonna baste it in some butter and garlic and teriyaki sauce. So it doesn't take that long. But we're gonna cook this, and then we're gonna do the shrimp, and then we're gonna put this bowl together, okay? All right, y'all, we're gonna flip the salmon over. Make sure you keep an eye on the heat. Make sure your heat is not up too high. We're just gonna flip it over. It looks good. Usually one of them breaks in half, but we're gonna see if they're gonna act accordingly for the video, okay? Oh, damn it. I told y'all. Oh, man, I do not like when it breaks in half. Okay, I saved it. I saved it. Y'all saw that save? I saved it. Then I got this one. This is what I get for trying to fit all of it in this damn thing, but I didn't want to be bothered with trying to, you know, cook it separately. So this is what it looks like when we flip it over. We're going to cook them on the other side for another 2 or 3 minutes. All right, y'all. So we got that salmon out of there. I'm just going to put my shrimp in here so that I can kind of cook that a little bit. And then I'm going to run everything in here together with the butter and the garlic. So y'all know shrimp don't take that long to cook any damn way. I'm going to show you the salmon in a few minutes, a few seconds. As soon as I get all the shrimp in here, I'm going to show y'all that. So I did have to add a little bit more oil in because I didn't want my, oh Lord. I had to add a little bit more oil in because I didn't want my salmon to burn. So, shrimp are in there. This is my seasoned skillet. Okay? Seasoned one. I want to make sure that, because I don't know, sometimes it don't be cooking evenly for me. Alright. We're going to let that cook up and we'll be right back. Alright, y'all, we're just doing a flip over of the shrimp with the other side. Is anybody a dog owner out there? Do they get on your last goddamn nerves, okay? Now, I know that you're not supposed to overcook the shrimp. But baby, let me tell you, I like my shrimp cooked. Cook this shit, okay? Cook it. Make sure it's cooked. Y'all see all that seasoning in there? Looks great. Probably gonna let this cook for another minute or so. Be right back. All right, guys, so that's what the shrimp and the salmon looks like. We're gonna go ahead and get our butter, garlic, and this teriyaki sauce that I'm gonna use by Kinder's with sesame and ginger. This is very fucking good, okay? Anyway, we're gonna get ready. All right, guys, I got my little skillet here. Just gonna go for the gusto and put a whole stick of butter in here since we have the salmon and the shrimp to go in here. I'm just gonna put that whole stick in there and kind of let that melt down. This is like, this skillet gets hot as fuck. And then the handles, who is the maker of this motherfucker? I bought this at Target, I believe, or Walmart, one of the two. Anyway, the maker of this shit, I tore it off, but these handles get too goddamn hot, okay? Well, I don't even know why I use the skillet, but anyway, y'all, we're gonna let this butter melt down and be right back. All right, y'all, I had to change that fucking skillet because remember I told y'all that it gets too damn hot, okay? So, this don't need to be on for too long, okay? And make sure you watch your fire. I got my damn air conditioner on, it's blowing the thing. So we're gonna put this garlic in here, fresh garlic. I just like fresh garlic. You can use minced garlic if you like to, but I like to use fresh garlic. Then I'm gonna add in some of the teriyaki sauce in there. You can put as much as you want, but as less as you want, whatever the hell you want to do. Do it for you, baby. Do it for you. Don't do it for nobody else. So then you get this all nice and caramelized and juicy and delicious. So don't worry about, if you need more butter, add more butter. I wouldn't really worry about it because, you know, we're gonna add the teriyaki sauce on top of the rice anyway. So we're gonna just add this in here. We're like, why are you adding the thing together? Because we're gonna eat it together, okay? That's why. We're gonna eat it together. I'm just gonna add it in there. First of all, let me turn it up some because I turned it down. Add this in there. I think I'm gonna put the shrimp in the middle. Oh shit, the shrimp in the middle. Now you don't have to have your salmon like that. You can have cubes of salmon. I mean, that's cool to have the cubes of salmon instead of, you know, strips of salmon. You can have the cubes. I recommend that as well. We're just gonna go ahead and make sure we get it all in there because we're gonna use our spoon to coat it. Like I said, if you need more butter, add more butter. If it's fine like that, leave it that way. But, you know, just make sure you let it get in there. Get in there. Yeah, yeah. Make sure you get them shrimp in there. Move those around in there. Get that all in there. Make sure that that's in there. Like I said, you can cut your salmon. You can cut your salmon so that it's, you know, diced or whatever, however you want to do it. So usually if you put it in like this mixture right here, it'll kind of get a little soft or whatever. That's why you got to, like, when you cook it, you don't cook it to where it's done. So when you put it in here, it don't fall apart when you get ready to take it out, okay? But you keep an eye on it because, like I said, this is shrimp and salmon. So I don't feel like getting a little bitty spoon. I'm so damn lazy, y'all. It'd be ridiculous. Sometimes the laziness in my motherfucking ass, okay? But once this, you know, caramelizes or whatnot or whatever, it's easier for you to get it out. Get it out of the, get the juices out or whatever and put it on there. So I have some green onions that I'm gonna use. Ooh, and it smells so good. I like to put my green onions on top of my rice bowl. So that's where y'all gonna see the green onions up here, okay? And that's the next time y'all gonna see me. Be back. All right, guys, so we're gonna assemble our bowl. I'm gonna put me some rice in here. The rice. Baby, baby. I should have moved it to the other side, but I just, you know, I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like doing all that, okay? So I got a little rice in there. I'm gonna get me, oh shit, some shrimpy. I usually can only do 4 shrimp, okay? I can't do no more than 4 shrimp. Now my thing broke apart, that's fine. My salmon, that's okay. Can y'all even see it? I don't even think I can see it. Just hold on a second, okay? Trying to get a little bit of this out of here. That, actually, I wanted to move y'all over here because I'm actually finished. Don't pay attention to the tons of dishes I got over there, baby. I done accumulated so many motherfucking dishes, it's ridiculous. Okay, so then I'm gonna put me my broccoli on here that I made. You can put it on top or whatever, but I'm gonna do it like that, okay? And then I'm gonna add me, well, I'm gonna add the teriyaki sauce on top of that. Okay. And then I'm gonna add some green onions on top of that. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. So there y'all have it. We have the salmon rice bowl. So thank you guys so very much for watching my channel. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed to my channel. I know I'm a little delayed on some videos or whatnot or whatever, but I promise I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here. Love you all. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.